Good morning, students. Today we have discussed about straight lines. Now question arises here, what is straight line? A straight line is a curve such that every point on the line segment joining any two points on it lies on it. So this straight line chapter is based on the coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry, class 9th and 10th, you have studied how to plot the points. Consider this board as a plane. Whenever you have to tell position of a point on a plane, you have to take a reference point. To tell the position of this point in a plane means where this point is in the plane, you have to take a reference point, and this point where both lines, you can say x axis and y axis, intersect is a reference point and called origin. Now to reach this point, you have to move from reference point, means from the origin right hand, suppose x unit you have moved, and then you have to move along the y axis y units. Then this point can be represented at x comma y, consider it p, and join it from the reference point. X and y coordinate of this point show the position of point P on a plane. Here we have to discuss about the straight line. Now we have to take a slope of a line. Slope of a line. Consider this is a coordinate plane. A line in a coordinate plane forms two angles with the x-axis. Here is the x-axis and this is line. This line form two angles, say theta, made by the line L with positive direction of x-axis and measured anti-clockwise is called the inclination of the line. Obvious, theta is between 0 to 180, means theta may be between 0 to 180. Line parallel to x-axis. If this line is parallel to x-axis, consider if this line L is parallel to x-axis, it means inclination is 0. Theta is inclination of line L, you may consider it line L. Then tan theta is called the slope of the line. Theta is inclination with x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. Then tan theta is called the slope of line L, means tan theta is called the slope of line L. The slope of a line whose inclination is 90 degree is not defined. If here theta is 90 degree, suppose, means inclination is 90 degree, then slope is not defined. Slope of a line is denoted by m. Slope of this line is denoted by m. You can write m equal to tan theta, means this m defined slope. Slope of x-axis is 0 and slope of y-axis is not defined. Slope of a line when coordinate of any 2 points on the line are given. Let P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 represent these points in coordinate plane. Consider a point P, its coordinate x1 y1 and point Q, its coordinate x2 y2. Join the points. Consider here point Q, this angle theta. Now draw the perpendicular from the point Q on x-axis and consider the point R and draw perpendicular from the point QR. Consider it M. Since this line is parallel to x-axis, therefore this angle and this angle will be equal because corresponding angle. Now consider here this distance is x1 and this distance from the origin is x2, then this will be x2 minus x1, means this is x2 minus x1. This distance is y1, it means this is also y1, and QR is y2, then QM will be y2 minus y1. Now in triangle PQM, tan theta is equal to QM upon PM is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. It means if 2 points in a coordinate plane are given, then you can find the slope of that line which join these 2 points. Okay. Now consider if this angle theta is not acute, it is obtuse, then what will be? Okay. consider this is theta, then this will be 180 minus theta. Consider a point here and one point here. This is point P. x1 y1 and q x2 y2. Drop the perpendicular from these points on x-axis. Consider L, M. And now from point P, consider it R. Okay. Now this distance is x2 from origin, and this is x1. Then what will be this? x1 minus x2. This is y2 and this is y1. So this will be y1. So this will be y2 minus y1. Or this angle will be equal to this, means this is 180 minus theta. So now in triangle PQR, tan 180 minus theta is equal to perpendicular, means QR upon RP. QR y2 minus y1 upon x1 minus x2. Tan 180 minus theta, that is minus tan theta. So if you multiply both sides minus theta, then it becomes x2 minus x1, means tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. It shows if angle is acute or obtuse, in both conditions slope will be the same. I think you got it. Now next, condition for perpendicularity and parallelism. If the lines L1 is parallel to L2, means if there are two lines, consider in coordinate plane, one line is this L1 and another line is L2. If L1 and L2 are parallel, it means angle made by the lines with the x-axis is same. If this is alpha and this is beta, then angle alpha equal to angle beta. Take tan. So tan alpha equal to tan beta. Tan alpha is slope of L1, consider M1, and slope of L2, tan beta, its slope M2, means M1 equal to M2. This shows that if two lines are parallel, then their slope will be same. Now, if lines are perpendicular, suppose you have two lines, L1 and L2, both lines are perpendicular. Now if this line makes alpha with x-axis and this line make beta with x-axis, always we have to consider angle in positive direction, means anti-clockwise direction, and since lines intersect each other perpendicular, it means this angle is also 90 degree. So alpha plus 90 degree is equal to beta. Sum of this and this angle is this angle. Now take tan, both side, tan 90 plus alpha is equal to tan beta. Tan 90 plus theta, 90 plus alpha, that is the minus cot alpha, is equal to tan beta or 1 upon tan alpha is equal to tan beta. We can write tan alpha 1 minus tan alpha. So tan alpha into tan beta equal to minus 1. If you consider it slope tan alpha m1 and slope of line L2 tan beta, that is m2 to minus 1. It means if two lines are perpendicular, then product of their slope must be equal to minus 1. Find the slope of lines. If line passes through the point 3 minus 2 and minus 1 4. If you want to, you can so these points here 3 minus 2, 3 or minus 2 means somewhere here. And minus 1 4, minus 1 4 somewhere here. Okay, now we have to get slope of this. Then what you have to do? Slope of this line m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. y2 minus 2 minus 4 upon x2 minus x1 minus 6 upon 4 equal to minus 3 by 2. So slope of this point is minus 3 by 2. In this way, you can get the slope of any line passes through 2 points. Okay, dear students, I think you have understand conditions for parallelism and perpendicularity. Thank you.